As two new women come forward with disturbing new accusations about Donald Trump's alleged inappropriate behavior, we're looking at another side of the Republican nominee for president. Trump prides himself as a businessman. What does a billion-dollar gamble in Atlantic City resort casino say about him? The Taj Mahal closed this week, leaving behind several people who tell us they are still reeling from the Trump effect. Here's ABC's Sunny Hostin, our election countdown series, Inside the Final 30.
And it's hard because I'm rich.
I've been a very successful guy, very successful businessman.
Donald Trump has built a brand and a political campaign based on his business success.
Well, I made my money as a successful private business person.
But one of his businesses didn't turn out the way he may have hoped. When I tried to order room service last Saturday at the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City,
the dining is closed at this time.
so there will be no room service for me tonight. That's because I was here on the last night of its existence. The hotel was advertised as the eighth wonder of the world when it opened in 1990.
One step beyond your wildest imagination.
A symbol of Donald Trump's meteoric rise as a real estate tycoon. Filled with Trump's signature glitz and gold, it cost nearly $1 billion to build.
Is it necessary to build on such a scale?
The scale, Charlie, is what brings the people. The opulence, the size, the everything is what really is going to make the Taj Mahal, I think, the most successful hotel anywhere in the world.
But Monday at 5:59 a.m., the doors were locked at the Taj after 26 years, leaving thousands of middle-class workers without jobs. So how did Trump's crown jewel go from this
I'm really happy with what I'm seeing.
to this? I got to show you a picture of what the casino looked like. It was pretty remarkable. Take a look at this.
It's eerie.
What do you think is the significance of the fact that the Taj Mahal ended in bankruptcy and was just deserted?
It was a signature development for him.
A signature moment for him and a signature disaster for him.
The story of the Taj starts in the late 1980s. Donald Trump had successfully completed Trump Tower in Manhattan. He set his sights on Atlantic City, gobbling up 3 casinos and stamping his name on every one. The Trump Plaza, Trump Castle, and the grandest of them all, the Trump Taj Mahal, which he got for a song after the original owner couldn't complete construction. He threw a grand opening as lavish as the hotel itself, the whole spectacle captured for Robin Leach, journalist to the stars. The guest of honor, Michael Jackson.
75,000 fans nearly swept away supermodel Elle Macpherson, but they didn't stop the casino take topping $2 million for the day.
That multi-million-dollar haul might sound impressive, but one man said he knew it wasn't sustainable. Marvin Rothman, a gaming industry financial analyst.
And I said, well, why would you want to have 3 casinos? One is going to cannibalize the other.
Just weeks before the casino opened, he told the Wall Street Journal,
When this property opens, he will have had so much free publicity. He will break every record in the books in April, June, and July. But once the cold winds blow from October to February, it won't make it. The market just isn't there.
These are the quotes that made Donald Trump angry.
Live it.
What came next made headlines. Nightline covered Rothman's story.
You apparently saw things with some clarity,
Yes.
at least as far as the Taj Mahal was concerned, and yet when you spoke out on that, you got canned.
Donald Trump was so upset with Rothman's grim prediction for the Taj Mahal that he is said to have called up his boss and said either make Rothman apologize publicly or fire him.
They fired me on the spot.
Rothman says what really worried him about the Taj Mahal was how he says Donald Trump had financed it with an extremely high interest loan.
The Taj would have to make close to $1.3 million a day to break even. No casino in the world ever had that kind of number.
But Rothman turned out to be exactly right about the Taj. It could not bring in enough money. And a little over a year after it opened, the Taj Mahal filed for bankruptcy, and Trump's other 2 Atlantic City casinos followed suit the next year. Was he a good businessman when it came to casinos and gaming.
Absolutely not.
Rothman went on to sue his employer for wrongful termination, and a judge found in Rothman's favor, awarding him $750,000. He also sued Donald Trump for defamation of character. Trump settled that suit out of court with no admission of wrongdoing. But Trump had other problems with the Taj Mahal.
It was the toughest construction job I've ever had. Toughest construction job most people have ever seen.
One of those involved in the Taj's construction was Martin Rosenberg.
Had I known that Trump was going to take over the job, I would have never done the job.
He says the Taj job nearly cost him his company, which was contracted to provide glass, mirrors, and doors.
He promised if we did a good job, we would get paid.
He says Trump owed him over $1 million, and he wasn't alone. Rosenberg says Trump didn't honor the contracts of over 100 contractors who helped complete the Taj Mahal.
The man didn't pay us because he didn't have the money, bottom line.
It's Marjorie McAfee with ABC News. I wondered if you might consider doing an interview with me.
Getting other people like Rosenberg to talk to my producer for this story was extraordinarily difficult.
I sent him an email to confirm, date and time for this past weekend, and he literally vanished.
But Rosenberg would speak because he's already gone head-to-head with Donald Trump. You took on Donald Trump.
Somebody had to do it.
Rosenberg and 6 other of the contractors banded together on behalf of the entire group and forced a meeting with Trump.
I had a telephone call from Mr. Trump's personal attorney. I said, we want to get paid. He says, well, how can I stop this meeting? I said, it's relatively simple. Give me a check.
After several rounds of negotiations, Rosenberg says he and the other contractors settled with Trump for less than what they were owed, with devastating results.
Some went bankrupt. Some lost their businesses. We survived because we were very busy in Atlantic City.
This summer, Rosenberg shared his experiences of working for Trump at a Hillary Clinton campaign event.
I am here today to help ensure that this sort of manipulation of people by Trump will not continue on a national stage.
So people may say that Hillary Clinton paid you to tell this story.
Inaccurate. I was never offered anything, nor would I have taken anything.
Trump sold his interest in the Taj Mahal in 2009, and his friend and supporter Carl Icahn eventually took it on in 2016. In an emailed statement to Nightline about the Taj Mahal closure, his campaign spokesperson said, Mr. Trump has not been involved for many years and has been given great credit for his timing. He told Bloomberg News in 2014 that getting out of Atlantic City was just good business.
Atlantic City it's a very sad situation, just too much competition.
What he left behind when he left were loyal employees, many of whom started at the Taj 26 years ago, day oneers, like Charles Baker.
So about 85% of us have been here since day one.
The union for the casino workers clashed with Carl Icahn over things like health benefits and paid lunch breaks.
I can't give back anymore. I have nothing else to give. You've taken everything from me that I've ever worked for.
Negotiations between the union and Icahn failed, so these Taj employees went on strike this summer, prompting Icahn to close the Taj for good. On his website this week, Carl Icahn posted this statement about the closure of the Taj Mahal, saying in part, like many of the employees at the Taj Mahal, I wish things had turned out differently. For Charles Baker, there's no question about how he will vote in November.
I will not vote for Donald Trump. It's not my choice.
Why not?
I don't believe in anything he says. He took his money and he left, so I don't see, him doing anything great for America.
They say in the casino business that the house always wins. Well, look around. The house lost this time. For Nightline, I'm Sunny Hostin in Atlantic City.
And you can watch the final presidential debate Wednesday, October 19th, right here on ABC at 9 p.m. Eastern.